proof, makes you want to talk. With your hands, so makes you want to talk. All right, so at this time, we're going to turn the mic over to Dr. Adams. We have some people in the audience.
Thank you, President DeFalco. Before we get started, I would like to recognize Mr. McCarter and the students that did such an outstanding job. But Dan, being as busy as Dan is, he has to take off to help the band with microphones. So thank you, Dan, and thanks for the kids. Tonight's our retiree recognition ceremony, and we have 5 people to be recognized tonight. And this is always a bittersweet night. We have these wonderful teachers and staff members that have given so much to our students. And as I walked around tonight, I saw a lot of smiles on their faces, maybe a little frown once in a while, and maybe a few tears. But it's just such a great opportunity to recognize them for all that they've done. And so tonight we'll have various administrators share some of their thoughts and kind words about our teachers and staff members. So the first person, Dr. Douglas.
I'd like to call up Kathy Mulholland. We'll be honoring her tonight from the high school. Come on up. This is the hardest part of your career right here. On behalf of the Suffern High School administration, faculty, and students, I would like to congratulate Ms. Kathy Mulholland on her retirement. Ms. Mulholland has taught various math courses such as AP Calculus AB for the past 14 years. She began her teaching career at Midwood High School in Brooklyn, New York. Kathy then taught in a neighboring district to the east, we won't mention the name, for 5 years before we stole her from them. During her time, she has also taught at Kingsborough Community College, Rockland Community College, and Ramapo College. When I spoke with members of the math department, they have the utmost respect for Kathy. They talked about her collaboration with colleagues and that she was always available to help. Her professionalism was second to none. Recently, Kathy played a large role in the Common Core curriculum rewrite of the Algebra 2 course. Members also spoke about how students always come back to visit Ms. Mulholland and the tremendous rapport and respect she has with her students. When asked about an accomplishment she is most proud of, Kathy quickly stated it was being the founding advisor to the Charity of the Month Club. This club's mission is to give back to the community by raising money and providing donations both locally and internationally. One example is shown prominently on the wall by the corner of the gym and the auditorium. On that wall, there is an American flag which was donated to Ms. Mulholland and the club for their donations to troops during the holidays. The inscription on the plaque reads that this flag was flown over the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers office in Kunduz, Afghanistan, in honor of Kathy Mulholland and the students of Suffern High School. This is just one example of how Kathy has worked with her students to make the world a better place. Kathy, your modeling of selflessness has truly resonated with our students. Kathy enjoys traveling and spending time with her family. She has a getaway planned in the fall with her family. She thinks that she will miss her students, her colleagues, and teaching math. We will certainly miss her. Congratulations, Kathy.
I probably don't need this thing, so I'll want to welcome everyone here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Brian Fox. I'm the principal of Suffern Middle School. I want to echo what Dr. Adams said. This is always a bittersweet evening for all of us. While we honor the careers of 2 incredible educators that taught here at Suffern Middle School for many years, there's no doubt we're going to feel their absence next year. While we're happy for them, I'm sure we're going to long for their wisdom once they're gone. So I have the pleasure this evening to speak about 2 consummate professionals, both of whom in my mind are quite irreplaceable. They're both teachers and leaders It's hard for me to imagine our school without them, as I've worked with both of them here for the past 14 years. So first up, I'd like to call Kathy Nestler up. Kathy? And Kathy is here this evening with her husband Mike, her daughter Megan, mother-in-law Ann, and dear friends Fran and Nancy. Did they make it too or no? No, they didn't make it because of weather. So Fran and Nancy, you're in our thoughts. So a little bit about Kathy's career. Kathy has been a math teacher here at SMS for over 20 years. She's one of the mainstays of our 8th grade math and accelerated 8th grade math program. Kathy's also one of our incredible team leaders. She leads Team Zeta. Kathy came to us as a career changer, having spent 20 years at General Motors as an accountant. I'm sure teaching 8th graders is a little more exciting than... Definitely more exciting. Right? Different tools. Yeah. Kathy is one of those people that's just an integral part of so many things that happen here at Suffolk Middle School. She's one of those teachers that's seen as a caring role model, although if you talk to the teachers and students on her team, as I have, they will tell you they call her the Team Zeta mom. She's that special someone who makes sure that everyone is content and taken care of. There's never a shortage of granola bars or pencil cap erasers in room 222. Some of the best door decorating I've ever seen happens in room 222, and it shows the pride by those who enter Kathy's classroom each and every day. Kathy works tirelessly on behalf of her students. It's not unusual to see her here running math Regents review sessions for her 8th graders an hour before school starts or several hours after school has ended. Her lunch period is spent helping her students each and every day. Her level of dedication to her students in the Suffolk Middle School has always been outstanding. In addition to her teaching duties, Kathy is also a long-standing team leader here. In leading Team Zeta, she's always had the best interests of her students at heart and has always had led from a perspective of compassion and thoughtfulness. So it'll be very tough for our building to lose someone who takes such good care of both her students and her faculty teammates. But we are certainly happy for you, Kathy, and on behalf of all of us here at Suffolk Middle School, we want to thank you for your service to our school and community. I know you have some awesome travel plans to help you kick off your retirement. All of us here wish you and your family all the best. Thank you very much.
I want to start by thanking the Board of Education, Brian, my family, friends, colleagues, and my students for your part in my 20-year journey here at Suffolk Middle School as a math teacher. And so the new adventure begins. And I'm starting with a biplane ride and landing on a glacier in Denali and an Alaskan cruise with my immediate family. The best part of my time here at SMS are my memories made with fellow teachers and students. We did a lot of math, we ate a lot of pizza, and we had a lot of fun. Now it is time to wave my magic wand and move on. To quote Dr. Seuss, I won't be crying because it's over, but smiling because it happened. It's been great to be part of the Suffolk Middle School team. Thank you so much.
Love the wand. Math and pizza seem to go hand in hand in this building. This seems to be the way it is.
It's a pie.
Very good, pizza pie, excellent. And I'm a social studies person, and I knew that. Yet another irreplaceable teacher here at SMS, Elaine Scott, would you please come up? Elaine is here with her husband David and daughter Anna and her other 3 children. She has 4 children, unable to attend, one out of the country in Thailand and the other 2 in another country in Midtown Manhattan. Which apparently is very difficult to get in and out of these days if you saw the news this afternoon. Elaine has been with the district as a special education teacher since 1984. That was the year she started at R.P. Connor, which at the time was called the Cypress Road School. Yeah, a while ago, huh? At the time, there was only one multi-graded elementary special ed class. Elaine told me she was blessed to work with amazing, much older and very knowledgeable teacher mentors who taught her the most important things like make sure the custodial staff and secretaries like you. And I noticed it didn't say principals like you. She said she will never forget her first week of school where she supported the RTA by walking around the flagpole before the school day every morning. I'm guessing that was a contract year or something? Okay, all right. So you spent 9 years at Connor, right?
Yes.
And then Elaine joined the Viola family of teachers to teach resource room and also serve the district as an educational evaluator. She recalls Viola as a very special place to teach where teachers and parents were true collaborators. Viola is also where she met her true sister friend, Donna Farr. Is she here today?
She's here.
Who's attending tonight. Apparently, I'm supposed to say that you plan to retire together.
We had plans, but I'm not waiting.
I'm not sure if I should have said that. Elaine told me to say it, so I'm saying it. So I guess everyone knows Donna will be retiring next year. So you stayed at Viola for 12 years.
I think that's correct.
Okay,
Yes.
that's what you told me.
I changed it a few times, but it was recalculated by people smarter than me.
Steve, are you sure she's got enough years to retire? Just wondering. Just wondering.
It should add up to 33.
So we have to have fun in middle school, otherwise. At SMS, Elaine, and this is her words, had become the old teacher. Okay, not my words. Apparently, there were lots of younger teachers here with tattoos. She enjoyed acting as a mentor for other special education teachers, as well as being a team leader for Team Beta, 6th grade musical director, and chaperoning the 7th grade Boston trip home to her alma mater, Boston University. Nothing will replace the close relationships developed by working with Team Beta. Bob Farquharson, who will do anything Elaine asks him to do. Julia Jaffe, who is the yin to her yang. And Patty Marina, the voice of reason, as well as Jen Fruling, who's got the nickname Baby Techno Genius. They are all why Elaine believes that Beta is the best team here at the middle school. Future plans, with the knowledge of raising 4 children and teaching grades 1 to 8. This I always laugh when I heard this.
My daughter's going to laugh at this one.
Okay, she wants to write a book entitled Eat Some Dirt, It's Good For You, a common sense guide to raising happy and healthy children. That's trademarked or copyrighted, so Elaine has that, thanks to it. Advocacy work, SEPTA guest speaker, parent workshops, but I think the most important thing is finishing building that home in Hilton Head, South Carolina. We truly can't thank Elaine enough for her service to Suffolk Middle School and to Ramapo Central School District. She's the person we all go to when we need advice. She's the person who's out there supporting new programs. But most of all, she's the person who tells it like it is. She always tells me like it is. There's nothing, false or fake about her. We all know that Team Beta refers to her as Queen Elaine. Elaine, your candor and advice will be missed. To this day, you're the only musical director to assign me a part in the musical and to get me to perform on stage. Thankfully, I did not have to sing, but it's truly been a wonderful experience working with you. We hope all of your experiences to come in the next phase of your life are good ones. Congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Kelly Dowd. I am the principal of RP Connor, and it is my pleasure to introduce Linda Swarno. Ms. Swarno, I think my first year at Connor as the principal, and Ms. Swarno came to me maybe a month into my beginning at the school and said, I have to talk to you. So of course I'm like, what's wrong? What do I do for you? What do you need? She's like, I think I'm going to retire. So, of course, I said, what am I doing wrong? Why are you leaving me? I just got here. I haven't had a chance to even get to know me, but, she
does nothing wrong. She's done everything right.
She's amazing. So it's with great pleasure that I speak about her tonight. The students are really sad that Ms. Sorreno's leaving us, and we have this thing, the Cougar Chronicles. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but the reporters came to me and said, can we please write an article about Ms. Sorreno? She's leaving us. So I'm going to read the words of the students, and this is dedicated to Ms. Sorreno from her students. Colette Mulhall and Meredith Babcock wrote the article, so these are their words. Linda Sorreno has been teaching for 36 years, 24 of them at Connor. She has met many students and taught many lessons. Sadly, she is retiring this year. Her students are heartbroken knowing that they will be the last group she will teach. Students have always looked up to her. She has been a valued staff member. We thank her for her many years of service and applaud her for her work. In this edition of the Cougar Chronicles, we honor her legacy. Ms. Sorreno began her teaching career with the goal of teaching children to read. She was heartbroken when she first learned that some students didn't know how to read. She made it her life's work. She wanted children to know what it was like to see the world through a book. Ms. Sorreno is the author of 4 photophonics books. Her books include Take on Alaska, Take on Utah, What's New at the Zoo, and Take on Yellowstone, which were published between 2008 and 2012. Ms. Sorreno will be greatly missed. She is a great teacher, helper, and friend. On behalf of the RPC family, we thank you and wish you all the best.
The children initiated, but I'm almost sure that she initiated the legacy. She has really been wonderful. If you haven't checked out the Cougar Chronicles, I suggest you do. It's phenomenal. It's amazing. She is the facilitator, the creator of it. It's great. It's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to teach here in this outstanding school district. I will always remember the opportunity that was given to me to teach and to be part of this community and to serve this community. And it's just meant the world to me. I've worked with the best people, custodians, secretaries, support staff, teachers, and now I have to leave this wonderful principal. But I'm very excited. It is bittersweet for me. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You know, as Kelly was speaking, I was thinking that maybe we could purchase Miss Swirl's book and give it to Kathy as she goes to Alaska. Just a thought. My name is Joe Lloyd. I'm the principal of Sloatsburg Elementary School, and we're really honored to recognize Janet Bookbinder. Janet, please join us tonight. The philosopher Confucius once said that wisdom, compassion, and courage are three universally recognized qualities. A dedicated professional, wisdom, compassion, and courage are the three qualities that Janet wields and shares with her students and colleagues on a daily basis. A social worker by trade, Janet has often contributed solutions to a diverse array of student academic and behavioral needs, complex family dynamics, and building-level decisions that impact the learning community. But Janet's warmth and humor in group lessons and counseling sessions have inspired our students to believe in themselves while reaching their highest potential. An astute resource collector, Janet has been able to diagnose complicated family matters, identify internal and local supports, while then bringing assistance to families in need, and she does it fairly readily. Janet's ability to see the forest for the trees has brought a bigger picture to our faculty and staff. And as always, Janet has a way of sharing her insight in a respectful and dignified fashion while encouraging us all at Sloatsburg to be a little more reflective. I think she knows what I'm talking about. In speaking with a couple of her colleagues, they had noted that, and these are quotes, Janet exemplifies patience and has a thorough understanding of students' needs with her natural instincts to figure out the situation. Another colleague had mentioned that Janet's able to help the students understand their emotional needs and teach them lifelong skills as they grow and mature. When a particular person affords others with compassion, it often serves as a source of motivation for others. Students gravitate to Janet's ability to understand them and offer practical solutions with a healthy dose of kindness. And in cases when children might, make a mistake or even do something to upset another, they know that Janet will return their honesty and humbleness with humor, love, and if I may say so, figuratively speaking, a gentle kick in the behind. In reflecting on her compassion, Janet's colleagues shared the following thoughts. I've been fortunate to have been able to work with Janet throughout the years with some of our district's most challenging students, and I often recall hearing from Janet, I'm always here. Another reflection noted that Janet provides us with great support, tools, and strategies while taking the time to thank us for her contributions as well. We all know that Janet's a compassionate team player, and this brings us to the third universally recognized quality of courage. Courage, as we all know, comes to us in a variety of forms. Whether it's been supporting a student in need, guiding an instructional support team meeting, or sharing insight with a committee on special education, Janet has always exhibited the quality of courage. The courage to share the truth with a student who is not ready to hear it. The courage to offer an alternative perspective with a colleague while knowing it could cause uneasiness. And the courage to share with the family her observations of a student, proposal of a solution, all while knowing it might not be accepted. Nonetheless, all of these examples serve to highlight Janet's courage to put children first, which we admire. Along with Janet's wisdom, compassion, and courage lies a terrific sense of humor. Writer William Arthur Ward once noted that a well-developed sense of humor is the pole that adds balance to your steps as you walk the tightrope of life. And I can confidently share that Janet's sense of humor has enabled many of us to walk some tight spots at work while knowing that tomorrow will bring a new day to make a special contribution. Janet, as your new day arrives, your family at Solsburg Elementary and Ramapo Central want to express our sincere appreciation for your professionalism, wisdom, compassion, courage, and humor. We wish you much happiness and health in the retirement. We love you.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. I knew I was last, but I didn't remember who was before me, so you had to signal me. I have the honor of speaking about Carolyn Gonzalez, so if you could come up, Carolyn. By the way, if you don't know who I am, I'm Lisa Castaldo. I'm the Director of Pupil Personnel Services.
Carolyn worked for us as a special ed monitor for close to 17 years in the district.
Can you hear me now? Okay, Carolyn, as you can see, always smiling, always friendly, always willing to go the extra mile for her students. And as much as I could say about her, it would pale in comparison to what her colleague has to say. So I reached out to Finetta Miles, who is someone who has worked alongside Caroline for many years and had written to Caroline on the occasion of her retirement. So I'm going to read what she had to say. Dear Carolyn, it is with joy and sadness that we wish you a happy, healthy, and long retirement. You were truly one of the best RAM had to offer as a coworker, team player, and teacher aide. You touched the lives of so many children in a way that cannot be duplicated. Your personality is warm and welcoming. Your smile and laughter would light up a room and help to make a challenging situation better. You always saw the bright side of everything, and that's something those of us who knew and worked with you will miss most. You'll always have a very special place in the hearts of so many, but especially with the students, your co-workers, and teachers. Your RAM family and the rest of Suffern wishes you all the very best and much happiness. May God bless you and keep you as you begin this new journey in your life. Always remember, we are here for you anytime, and feel free to visit with us from time to time. We love you and will miss you dearly. And that again was from Finetta Miles, who is the president of the RAM unit. Just to add to that, Carolyn has left us actually at the beginning of this year to stay home and take care of her grandchild, which I know she's loving. We chatted a little about it before, but she is missed so much by all of the students at Suffern High School. So join me in congratulating Carolyn.
Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the retirees and to the families and friends, the supporters. I think we should give them another round of applause. We have a school board meeting that starts in a few minutes. You're welcome to stay. We should be done by 11:30. But if you wish to leave, we'll give you a few minutes to go, and please get as many of these goodies as possible. Thank you again.